Hello, I'm Big Tall Bill, and welcome to Star Citizen, and today we are going to be looking at patch 0.9.2, which is the most recent patch. And, well, that won't be true when they release another patch, so 0.9.2. They have done quite a few changes, which are pretty cool. Now, some things since I last did a video is that you can now choose which ships to have where in your hangar, and that actually confused me quite a bit because I don't keep up to date entirely with everything that happens on Star Citizen, so you actually have to go to the website and log in to change that. They haven't got an in-game interface for it yet. It would be cool if they add that though, although definitely not a priority. An interesting thing, they moved the grey cat finally to somewhere that actually makes some goddamn sense. So that's here, although currently sunk into the ground, but I'm pretty sure it works. Maybe, I'm not sure. So a number of things they have changed. They have changed the targeting. Targeting is now fantastic. I'm actually going to go ahead and get into the game so I can show off some of the cool new things they have done.
Scan initiated.
Okay, here we are in Arena Commander in the drone sim, and I'm going to try my best to try and commentate while trying to fly as well. I'm using the Xbox controller for this. I don't have a joystick yet, but I am looking at getting a joystick, so any recommendations on which joysticks to get would be cool, although I can probably, I'll probably search around and see what people are using. So they have changed quite a few things since I last looked. For one thing, the lead indication is really good. The Aminskis are finally useful. See that? I hit him from that distance. It's pretty remarkable. I killed him from that distance, actually. That's pretty cool. So they finally fixed lead indications. So you'll notice that it looks like they fixed weapon convergence. So my weapons are now converging correctly on the distance of the target, which is really nice. And also, they moved the way that the indicators work. So the indicators are now not tied to the ship or the target. They are tied to sort of the reticle, I suppose the central reticle, and they come off of that, and it actually makes a lot of sense. It's actually really cool. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that before. Maybe that's something which is more to do with a simulator or something like that. But oh, look, it looks like they've done pretty good on that. It works really nice. Really no criticisms of it. It works perfectly. You can actually hit stuff now, even at distance with an Xbox controller. I think this is yeah. So this is the square seems to be my primary weapon group. The circle is my secondary weapon group, which is how the other one was working, although it wasn't circles, they just had squares for each type. Whoa! That was close.
75%.
Oh, and we lost some shields. They must have hit us as he went past. Pretty cool. The menus are still a bit confusing and hard to use, I find. It seems like mainly moving between weapons is a bit tricky. Look at this, I'm just pressing right, and it just is switching between these weapons. And then I press left on one of them to get to that way. I don't know, sometimes this can be a bit ridiculous to try and navigate. Maybe I just don't understand how it works. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I quite understand how this power thing is supposed to work. It seems like whenever I go into it like this and then I try to adjust it left and right, it just switches out, so there must be a bug. We don't want to turn our weapons off. Let's come out of that. It seems to remember my settings for Comstab. I pretty much never fly with Comstab on. I don't think anyone really does. Let's try and enable it. Can I enable it? Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. What's that all about? Oh, this is my view thing. Is this like... Oh, this allows... Okay, so that's my HUD view. I wonder if it will center. Oh, it does center. Perfect. So another thing they've added to aid in targeting is something called target look or something like that. Maybe I'm just terrible at it, but it allows you to keep a target in view. So you just push down. If Xbox controller users, you just push down on the stick, and it will keep that ship in view, so you can at least see where it is, which is pretty cool. And we've got to be careful we don't go out of the simulation. The AI still like to fly really close to the simulation boundary. It's kind of annoying. But, you know, it's their fault. Makes them slow down at least so you can kill them. So as you can see, it's keeping that target at least somewhat in view, which is pretty cool. So let's try and get away from this boundary. You can just disable it by hitting the stick again, which is pretty cool. Allows you to keep track of targets much easier, although it can be kind of confusing, especially if you suffer from motion sickness and that kind of stuff. Although I imagine a game like this is very difficult when you do suffer from those things, so hopefully that's not too bad for those guys. It does look like the Vandal Swarm has been increased in difficulty, which is nice because they were a little bit easy in the previous patches. They definitely, around wave 7, become quite difficult, and I think I usually go down about wave 7 at least once due to some stupid maneuver I've done or something like that. It does appear as well that indications, the targeting or radar stuff is working properly in terms of things which are far away and have a low signature are hard to detect by the radar. We're going to come over here and just start going nuts. Oh, we hit... Oh, whoa. Must have skimmed something. Oh, we didn't get any damage though. I bet that makes us hard to hit. We're flipping around like that. Oh god. Is he damaged? What the hell's going on? Oh yeah, he can't move. Must have taken out his engines and his maneuvering thrusters or something. It seems like the allies are not too bad either. They actually kill stuff now. Oh, we got some elite units. So apparently some animations have changed when it comes to animations of missile launching. Maybe that's more important with other ships. It did look like it was a general patch, not just a patch for one ship. So I don't know. Obviously I won't see anything because I'm inside. So let's target the big guy. There he is. He's probably coming for us. I think somebody just exploded. They do seem to, in this patch at least, hit the asteroids a lot more. Come on. Come in range. He's got to come for me. There he is.
Achieved missile.
Oh. God, he's a tough one. God, he is bloody tough. He's just been ripped apart. Where is he? Where's he gone? Oh, I think he's... Is he damaged? He's pretty damaged, but I don't think he's lost everything. There we go. Now he's dead. Oh. Whoa, full speed. Let's get behind this guy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm getting carried away here. I'm supposed to be informing you guys, but I'm just having fun. It's definitely not as easy as obviously the first iteration was to target and shoot and stuff, but it's definitely now possible to actually shoot things. It's not as much of a slug. A slug, I don't know. Looks like they're behind me. Let's hide here. Oh, they're right behind me. Maybe not. Might be a good idea to hide there. Okay, let's just get rid of these guys. Looks like our allies are with us, so... Yeah, look at this, able to actually hit things. Perfect. They must have changed the controller sensitivities and stuff as well. The Aminskis, they've actually changed all of the weapon balance too. Whoa, I don't know what the hell happened there. They've changed all of the weapon balance. Everything is now, like, it seems like the Aminskis are much faster firing but do less damage. Although, as you can see, they're pretty damn powerful still. Like, man, Jesus, they're pretty good. Oh, don't hit the side. Oh, we're so close to hitting that. As you can see, we can actually hit things with the Aminskis. To the point at which, you know, I think it's worth just having all Aminskis at this point. Now the lead indication is fixed. I think that's the last guy. We'll just stop. Just watch them. How's our ally doing? Oh, fine. I mean, they're flying the crazy Hornets. Probably just regular Hornets, but they're pretty good. Oh, come on, you should be able to take him out. Oh, he's in a small mode. I like to watch the AI fight sometimes. They're quite interesting. It depends if this guy's just going to decide to come straight for us. We'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, he's coming for us. Alright. This little guy. Still probably kill us. I'm not careful. Oh, I put Comstab back on somehow. How do I do that? Oh, bollocks. That's not it. How do you do Comstab? Ah, okay. So that's changed. Oh, zoom. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's use that thing to keep an eye on him, shall we? So now we can fly one direction while while looking another, easier with a console controller and stuff. Oh, so it looks like there are 2 targets left. I must have just not had one in my view. So yeah, all the weapons seem to be rebalanced. There's a ridiculous list on the patch, and it's definitely really fun. Like, they've changed a lot, and I really like the changes they've made. Personally, very nice. As soon as I get a stick, I suppose I'll know what kind of level that, you know, what the stick changes are and stuff, and how easy it is with a stick, because I haven't flown with a joystick since the X-Wing days. That gives you an idea. 1998. And that was with, you know, some, like, whatever joystick they had at the time, whatever my dad had. That was close. Whatever that was close. But I actually want the joystick to play X-Wing, because they just released all the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games on Good Old Games. GOG. Oh, careful. Just clipped him. So I definitely do like the combat more in Star Citizen versus Elite, but maybe I'm not as clued in about Elite's combat as other people are. I definitely have a lot less fun in Elite's combat than I do in the Star Citizen one. But then again, in Star Citizen, you know, you only have access to this these small areas. Very few game modes. But in Elite, you have this whole open world to go, you know, exploring and stuff. We shall see. Elite will come out, I believe, by the end of this year, whereas Star Citizen has probably got another couple of years in production. I don't see it being completed next year, personally. Somebody's shooting at me. Let's just boost around here, and then that way really confuse the crap out of them. Oh, yeah. running out of running out of juice. Oh, whoa, whoa. They definitely put a lot more work into the UI, it seems. Like I was saying to a friend the other day that they could learn a lot from Elite's UI, but it looks like they really have just you know, been biding their time with UI updates. Things seem to happen a lot slower in Star Citizen production, but seem to be getting through things. You know, all they've got to do for me is make the Avenger flyable. For God's sake, it's one of the earliest ships, and it's still not flyable. And it's a perfect kind of dogfighting ship. Or at least it's the most ship that looks like it. It is a dogfighting ship anyway. It's that kind of fighter kind of look. Alright, let's go.
Scan initiated.
Oh, big guy. Get some solid hits with the Aminsky. Whoa! Jeez. Yeah, I gotta remember when I'm firing missiles that they can kind of hurt me too. Oh. Let's match velocity. Doesn't look like he's having a good time. Oh yeah, got the priest. Sweet. Let's go catch up with those guys. It looks like our allies are having fun getting shot at.
Achieved missile launch. Hostile eliminated.
Whoa, 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 we hit something. Not sure exactly what. Yeesh.
You are approaching simulation boundary.
Yeah, we should probably get away from that.
Scan
Whoa.
initiated.
Let's try and help this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I gotta really not get so fixated on the targets. I like to fire both the guns, regardless, at long range. At least if there is a chance of them hitting. Let's try to get behind him. It definitely is quite difficult to throttle without probably a dedicated throttle like a joystick. I can see where that would be an advantage in this game. Ooh, not doing so good with the old... Come on. Yes! This guy's coming straight for us, is he? Or is he going away from us?
You are approaching simulation boundary.
He's going away. Close one. They've done a lot of good work on the sound effects in this. Alright, let's just finish this guy off. Let's match speed. It'd be nice if when you were matching speed that the boost would actually boost your speed temporarily as well. Up and, you know, until the maximum speed.
Elite units.
Because that way you can at least catch up to them if they're far away without detaching the match speed.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
It's not so much of a worry. It looks like finally as well you actually do get rearmed fairly often. I think it's at least every special elite wave.
Scan initiated.
I get the feeling they're going to be coming after me. Let's just disable that for a second. They're probably going to be fighting the AI.
Scan initiated.
Yeah, let's get over there. Oh yeah, I mean that's it. Not really much else to say about this patch. It's pretty cool. Advancing all the time, you know, as it should. Just, I really wish they would get the Avenger in the fight finally, because it's such a cool ship, and they put that I can't remember what it's called. There's a new one. I think it's by the same company. It's like an Aegis Dynamics dogfighting ship, but you know, come on, we've had like I know it's everyone's wants their ship and to fly, but it was one of the starting, well, not one of the starting ones, but it's a very early ship, and it, you know, it's been in our hangars forever. Like just make that one, you know, fly at least something. Be nice. Comstab is very limiting. Oh yes. Haha. Just taking pieces off. How about energy? Oh, nice. Alright, let's put that back on.
Zero
Off.
hostile contacts remaining.
So yeah, I think I'll leave it here. So thank you very much for watching,
There are multiple
and
hostiles
I will see you in the next one. I'll try to cover every patch if I can. You know, it's definitely very difficult to keep up with these things. I'm probably going to keep up with as Elite and Star Citizen as much as possible. Probably more so Elite, as it is coming up to its release by the end of the year, apparently. I get the feeling they might hit it, because they are definitely hitting their goals right now. Whereas Star Citizen have a history of kind of not hitting their goals, although I haven't heard of a goal to actually release anything by the end of the year. I could be wrong. I don't do a ton of research into these things. I'm trying to, but I'm a very busy person these days with other non-gaming related things. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.